A major announcement: new shirts on sale. SB 357. They come in black and white, and in different shapes and sizes. And we have the shirts with the logo up there, as you can see with the silhouette and the black shirt. And you can get them at the Instagram pages right here. Follow the Instagram page, and don't forget like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope y'all enjoy the video. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Kevin Sites on another segment of Wisdom Wednesday. And on Wisdom Wednesday, like I always talk about, y'all, it's just basically videos and clips that I seen from the previous week. Is just talking about some good words and positivities, or just talking about life in general. And so on today's segment of Wisdom Wednesday, that's what I want to talk about is so I seen a TikTok clip by Dwight Sharati Riddy. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And I liked the title, but I didn't like the message behind it. So the title was use your pain to propel you into your purpose, and I like that title because it's just like like you like when we want to tap into ourselves, like we got to tap into our previous self, like things that we did wrong. But in his message though, it was kind of contradicting that because towards the end he was just like you got to disconnect from what you did from 2025 and into 2026 just for you to be better. And I think that's completely opposite. Like I could just give y'all like two examples and y'all could just tell me how y'all feel. But I know like for instance, like when I was coaching football and stuff like that, one of the things we did was we watched film. And when we watched film, we watched it in film just to work on ways how we could get better. But we watched the film of previous games. So like what that just tell you, that's pretty much telling us that like, hey, whatever we did wrong right here, we're gonna address it, but then we're gonna fix it and work on it so to be better for the next game. And then another example I want to talk about is just like, have you ever been around someone who just, pretty much like if they have a car problem, they just pretty much like band-aid it, or they try to like do like little tacky fixes instead of like trying to fix the root of the real problem. And then while they keep on trying to just do little minor fixes to it, the problem eventually becomes a big major problem. And that's just the two examples that I just wanted to give, because when you think about it, like in the football instances, we're working and we're addressing those problems so we could get better for the next week and even for the next season and stuff like that. And you see a lot of times with players, like once they figure out the things that they did wrong, they become better players, and vice versa. Like with the car situation, like when you only just barely addressing that issue, you're not real. Then when you have a major issue with that car, that same area, you're not really addressing it. And so like that's the thing that I'm wanting to get at, y'all. Just like like I feel like when you are addressing your trauma and you being able to look back at like things that you did wrong or ways that you had experienced pain, then you're able to propel yourself into being a better person. Like I know, like for instance, like with me, like I was telling this with my brother this earlier. I was like, like my want to be loved when I was younger allowed me to get my heart broken, but not necessarily that's a bad thing, but me still being able to recognize that, it allows me to move better and move smarter as an individual. Just understanding like, hey, I can just still take my time with a relationship with a young lady and still not have to be as open, not have to be as wanting to be as loved as much. I can still just focus on myself and still be able to love myself. And that's just one example. I'm pretty sure other people got examples, but I know another example is like when you go to therapy, one of the things they always try to talk about is tapping into your childhood trauma and try to figure out ways how that affected you from the past and how it still affects you now. And once you're able to understand that and you're able to address like your past trauma, now you're able to grow into an individual. And I think like that's what the title states, is just like, once you're able to know like what occurred in your past and you're able to understand it, now you're able to grow into that, because now you understanding the previous mistakes or the previous problems that you have, and you're able to know that like, hey, I could change that and I could redirect that and I could focus on ways how to get better from that. And so like this video medium size, but if you don't get anything out of this video, just being able to understand like, you got like be address your problems from the past, y'all. Don't neglect them. Actually like accept them and being able to understand what you did wrong so you can move on and grow into the future. So with all that just being said, y'all, just come to say on another segment Wednesdays.